Good evening, or should I say welcome to the first Screen Hopper Let's Play video. Yes, I plan on doing lots of Let's Play videos, along with more movie reviews and even game reviews. I plan on doing lots more videos as promised. But today it's the first Let's Play video and I'm quite excited actually. It's probably going to go bad. A lot of things are probably going to go bad because I've never done this kind of thing before, especially as it's not scripted at all. You know, the whole of this will just be continuously recording my face. Ain't you the lucky ones? But no, don't worry, I'll be in the corner in a minute and the mass of the screen will be taken up by, of course, the gameplay. So yeah, rather, you know, it's looking good, looking up to it, you know, quite excited, and brings us on to, of course, the game itself. Now, of course, if you didn't already know by the title of this video, the game we're playing today is Pac-Man. Yes, Pac-Man the Collection, to be precise, or to be even further precise, it's the Pac-Man Collection USA, as it's also known, or USA Collection. So they're all the same thing, you know, same thing. But yeah, that's what we're playing today. I've never played it before. I own it, of course. And although I own it physically, it's up in the loft somewhere, which I can't get to it because I don't have any ladders or something to get into the roof. But so I will be ROMing it today on my computer. So it might be a bit harder to play than normal, or it might be easy. It depends what way you look at things. But yeah, you know, enough with me waffling on. I would have been waffling on for 2 minutes, but you know, I just felt I'd give an induction. Like I said, hopefully things will run a lot smoother in the future, but this is the first, much like my crocodile review was the first review I'd ever done, this is the first Let's Play video I've ever done, so, and I don't have the luxury of cutting away, so yeah, so if there's any mistakes, you know, it happens, so I just want to keep this as natural as possible, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video, so let's go. Just one more quick point about the ROMing. I'm very strict when it comes to ROMs. I will only ever ROM a game if I own the console and own the game itself, and I think that's fair enough. I think companies have actually come to that agreement actually. Don't quote me on this because I know PlayStation themselves are still very off about the whole ROMing thing, but everyone else, I think they seem fine as long as you own it, both the game and the console, then they don't see any harm in you playing it on your computer on a ROM. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if that's for sure, but that's what I heard somewhere. But that's fine, because that's my belief anyway, because that way it's not stolen in any way. I'm borrowing it. Just like you know, using your own DVDs for reviews. That's what I do. If I don't own the DVD physically, I won't review the film. So yeah, so. Just my standards, and just to prove, although I can't show you the game, just to prove I have got a Game Boy Advance, so just in case anyone wonders. But no, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Hopefully it should be a pleasant experience. The only reason why I've chosen Pac-Man is just to keep it simple to begin with. You know, in future I won't have this long introduction, whatever. I won't have this long, you know, epilogue or monologue at the beginning, so it will literally just be the game and me in the corner. So yeah, without further ado, let's play. But yeah, I just wanted to keep things as simple as possible, and that's the only reason why I'm playing Pac-Man, because I just thought, I ain't played the game before, it should be interesting. Because it's the collection, there's lots of mini games, so it's not just Pac-Man. And I just thought it'd be a nice easy one to kick this series off with. So again, hope you enjoy, and let's get started. If I'm about to turn weird, that's because I'm using this. You know, if my voice sounds a bit weird, that's because I'm using this. It's just easier when we're playing games, so I apologise, and I also apologise for the reflection in the glasses, but I can't help that. And I would take them off, but I need them to see. Anyway,
So here we go. That's a weird looking elephant. Just move the damn mouse out of the way. Here we go. So, Pac-Man Collection. Here we go. So what we got here, we got Pac-Man Arrangement. Pac-Man, I guess that's the original. Pac-Attack. And Pac-Mania. Okay, dokey. Right, I guess we'll start with Pac-Man Arrangement then. Off we go. It's so exciting. Clyde, Pinky, Inky, Blinky, Kinky. Kinky? Did that actually say Kinky? My God. Okay, it's 3D-ish. Instructions. Okay then, so the little spheres are doing like a Mexican wave type thing, and Pac-Man's in 3D. He looks alright. I don't mind Pac-Man when he looks like this. It's when he's got his damn nose and his arms and feet, you know, for the promos. That's when I don't like his design. But like this, I think he looks fine, you know. I mean, nothing beats the original 2D Pac-Man, but at the same time, you know... Oh, hello. Oh, Christ. But at the same time, nothing... Oh. Wait a minute, is that a pink rabbit? I just get killed by a pink rabbit. Pinky's turned into a rabbit. Okay. I don't remember that happening. I take it I failed that mission because I didn't eat any of them. Right. Okay then. So, yeah, I ain't got really much to say at the moment. Whoa! Woo! Okay then. Woohoo! I guess these are fun, you know, they're handy. Question is, can you go through enemies like that, or is it only when they're not enemies? That is the question. Oh, Christ. I was going to say we're about to find out, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that chance, because, whoa, I just dodged that bullet. Oh. I hate scrolls. I hate it when it's a scrolling game, because that happens, because you can't see where you're going. It does make things... Whoa. What was he doing? He went the wrong way. He could have got me then. You know, it doesn't seem this difficult. You know, it doesn't seem that difficult. Well, this looks like a disco version of the original. Disco because the music and the shiny, shiny, shiny. But, everyone's probably bitching about my technique right now, but at the end of the day, I have not played this game in years, so I don't really have a technique. Cherries. My only concern at the moment is just to get all the little dots, because all I know is that if you get them, then you can proceed to the next round, as it were. So that's my main goal at the moment. People probably have different strategies. Oh, hello. People have different strategies to get further. Oh, I can continue. I wonder how many of them I get. Alright, well... God damn it, I had to continue for 2 stupid little spheres. Oh, here we go. Same thing, but this time it's on steroids. Whoa! Whoa. Oh, what? I didn't want to press that. She only seemed to be able to use these things like once or twice. And I want to see if... Oh, hello. Right, now. Oh, so you can go through them. Oh, there you go. Well, that's handy. Because if you're getting cornered by all the... They're not very smart, are they, on this one? Oh, Christ. If... Near am I for some reason? If you're getting cornered by the... you know, the Munch Bunch, then... At least if you go through that, not only does it go through them, but it appears to turn them into ghosts, which is handy. Oh, shit. Sorry about the language, but if you know my reviews, then you know that I'm one of very few words. Oh, Christ. Oh, hello. I survived. And I'm through again. It's not very difficult. There may be a couple moments where I'm like, ooh, but... Well, so far, it's a bit disappointing, I must say. Just talking a bit about the game itself. Oh, come on! Is that pink rabbit again? So I get to continue. Okay, I'll continue. Here we go again. It's... I mean, what... I'm sorry that I haven't said much about this game. You know, like I said, things can only improve over time. My other Let's Play videos, I'm sure I'm going to have tons to talk about, because there are quite a few games... What the hell's... Because there are... It's turned into a rabbit again. And how the hell? That's... Ah... Bits like that really do grind my gears. I mean, you know, you got... Blooming... You know, you go to eat them, and then they quickly change. Oh. It may look like I'm really terrible, because I am. Oh. But it's very difficult on this keypad. How many times do I get to continue? You know, I'm not putting that much concentration into this game, as you can probably tell. You know... But even if I was, you know, there's not really much difference to the original, you know. They're not very intelligent, these things. Like that, I was chasing him. Eventually kind of run into him, that's the only way you kind of die. But, you know, what can I say about this? You know, it's Pac-Man, and I get to continue again! I'm deliberately being crap because I want to see how many times I get to continue. That's why I keep making myself lose. If you actually look, I didn't press it in time. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go back and look at that for a second. That was not very good at all. I mean, you know... I know it's Pac-Man, but so far, this Pac-Man arrangement, it's just been the same old game, just in 3D. Why don't they just call it Pac-Man 3D? You know, because at the end of the day, it's just the old game, you know. These are supposed to be mini-games, they're supposed to be different, you know. I mean, God knows what Pac-Attack and Pac-Mania is like, it's probably the same old shit. You know... I know it's Pac-Man, but you did it. You know, I was kind of expecting something else. Maybe Pac-Man's characters, but in something else. I mean, you know, it's just been a bit disappointing so far because it's just been the same crap, just with different textures. You get that in every other Pac-Man game. There are tons of Pac-Man games out there. You know, Pac-World, this, that, and the other. You know, they all have lots of different levels of the same shit. So when this was told to be a, you know, a multi-game pack, you know, pack in no pun intended, I was kind of hoping for something more. You know, I was hoping for something other than just the same old gobble gobble, run away, gobble gobble. But hey, you know, what you gonna do? But yeah, I mean, it just looks the same. Everything looks the same. I mean, like that. You had the disco version of the original, and then the one that followed was exactly the same, except for they just put a few stairs in it. That's all they did. They just put a few stairs in it. You know, just makes me laugh. You know, you got Clyde, Pinky, Inky, Blinky, and Kinky over there, spending all their time up my bleeding backside. And it's bleeding alright, because they're so far up it, it's driving me fucking insane. Right. Oh, well, it's the same crap, ain't it? Right, well... Do I just... Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do this speedily, because want to see if we can get to the levels we missed last time. Oh my god, there's two of me. I know I said I want to get I know I said I want to get this done speedily, but fuck me. Look at that. There's two of me. Oh, he's gone now. Oh my god, I had a twin. This is a weird map. Already it's more interesting than the last time I played it, and look, I'm through already. There you go. Well, I think I should keep on playing. I don't really want to do all these over again because I've already covered them so far in this video, but then again, there was a few surprises around that corner, weren't there? So you never know what's going to hide around these ones. So like I said, if I just concentrate a bit more, like I am now, I'm actually focusing more on winning the game rather than lingering, and that's the point. Because of course I was trying to talk and discuss the map. I was lingering around at times, and I'm not doing that at the moment. I'm oh Christ! I'm not doing that at all. I'm just simply oh my god! I've got a speed pill. There you go. See, lovely jubbly, getting through really quick. Here we go. It's disco times. So yeah, like I said, I'm just focused at the moment on getting through. I think I'm proving to everyone now that I wasn't really concentrating the first time I was playing this, you know. I'm talking perfectly fine now whilst concentrating, so I don't know why I didn't do it last time. I'm just stupid, so... But like I said, it's because I was lingering. I was trying to stay on the map longer so I could talk about it more, but there really is nothing really much to say. I mean, it's Pac-Man. Look at it, it's exactly the same as any other Pac-Man you're ever going to play. You know, yeah, maybe slight, subtle changes to the graphics or something like that, but it's Pac-Man. You know, does exactly what it says on the tin. And look, we're on this one already, so... Whoa! So you can, whilst you're in mid-flight, you can angle where you want to go. Oh. They all have this weird Mexican wave thing going on. They do all these, all the spheres. And what the hell is that? Oh my god, they've turned into presents. Pac-Man is chasing presents. Hey, 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 those presents got away from me. Oh, no! Oh, Christ, I thought I went over the thing. There you go. Oh, what? Oh, come on, it didn't die! What happened to the whole... If you... Oh, I got shagged in the corner! Blooming piece of rubbish. Well... Whoa, whoa. There you go, right. I got shagged in the corner, and they should have died. So look, it's just the same crap, just with stairs, and a bit of neon. You know, so far this has been a very disappointing game. Oh, for God's sake. Very disappointing. I mean, although I'm losing, and although I'm not doing great, the difficulty isn't... The difficulty, as I was saying, isn't impossible. You know, it's nothing like the original, and that's why I'm a bit worried, because I remember... Oh my god. Whoa, whoa! Oh, God's sake, if I'd known the rabbit was going to change its mind right at the last. Okay, here we go. And we should progress to the next round now. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. You know, if I had known it was going to be this easy, I wouldn't have bothered, because let's face it, it is easy. Look, it's just the same shit, just with a couple more stairs by looks of things, and a jump. Right, so now there's a teleporter. You can jump from end to end. You know, these features are nice, but they're unnecessary. They're making the game too easy. You know, normally when games give you perks and stuff like this, they normally have a trick up their sleeve, like, oh my god, look at the size of that orange one. It's turned to a fat chipmunk. But do you know what I mean? They normally have something, and The chipmunk and the rabbit can't be classed as making the game. That can't be. Oh shit. That can't be. That's not good enough. It doesn't make. They don't dramatically alter the game in terms of difficulty. They're just enemies you have to avoid. And really, oh Christ, really they're no different to the others. I mean, it's getting a little harder now. But I get to continue, and this is my point. See, even if the game was impossible to play. Well, I'm in a maze now. In a maze. But guess what? It's technically the same old shit. They've just changed the layout. And you may think, why are you complaining? At least they've changed something. No, I'm complaining because it's supposed to be a multi-game. Are there any other goals in this game? No. There are other techniques you can use, like you can teleport or do this or do that, depending on what map you're on. But is there actually any difference in the main objective? No. So in other words, it's the same game, with just a few more perks. That is why it's not very good. Because at the end of the day, it is Pac-Man. And I'm through already. And that's what I'm saying. Even if this game... Look, and then they just recycle the same crap, but then give you the perks. So no doubt it'll be the same map again in a minute, but I'll have teleporters. You know, if I die now, then I don't even know whether I should continue. Because we've got other games to play, and how many... God knows how many worlds there are. I mean, it says World 2. There could be tons of worlds, you know what I mean? This is the same... You know, this is, you know... Same kind of bullshit as Super Mario, you know... Oh, well, I said I wasn't going to continue again, didn't I? Fuck. That's alright, I'll probably just let myself die in a second. I'll just finish what I was saying. Yes, as I was saying, you know, it's just the same shit. And, like I said, even if this game was impossible to play, all the time they're allowing you to keep continuing and continuing and continuing. You're never going to lose. You're going to progress eventually, because you don't start again either. When you say continue, you continue where you left off. And this is the point I'm trying to make. The only reason I'm still playing is because I want to see if I'm right. I want to see if the next round is the same round, just with teleporters. And if it is, then I'll just quit. Because although there might be other maps to watch, because this is live, in the terms of I'm not going to edit this. Oh, my neck. Because this is live in the sense of no editing will take place, I can't just cut away to 5 hours later of me playing this game. You know, maybe I'll review it one day, you know, properly, but... Okay, it proved me wrong. It's a Stonehenge version of the disco one, you know, it's complete with stairs and all. Yeah, I think I'm going to quit. It's just boring. I'm sorry, but it is boring. You know, maybe there's a couple more surprises around here, but there's no point. I mean, I've been playing this for like 20 minutes now. 20 minutes. And this is supposed to be a separate game to Pac-Man itself, so I think we should call it a day in terms of that game. So, Pac-Man arrangement so far, very disappointing, very. I guess it's called arrangement because things are rearranged in that sense, like, you know, or should I say arranged differently every time you progress, so I guess that's why it's called that. But still, these are supposed to be mini games, they're supposed to be different, they're supposed to be something new, they're supposed to be fresh, and they're not really. They might as well just call it Pac-Man 3.1 or Pac-Man on steroids. I mean, hell, there's even a pill event that at one point you actually take, and you know, it speeds you up, so what's that telling you? You know what I mean? Anyway, Pac-Man, well, I guess we should wait for that one, as it is just, you know, it is Pac-Man itself, so we should wait for that one. Let's have a look at Pac-Attack. Let's see how this is. Normal mode or puzzle mode? We'll try normal for a start. Let's go on hyper, shall we? Yeah, let's make things harder. You got easy, normal, hard, or hyper. Well, this is Tetris. Okay. And this is hyper and all. I can't really control this. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I think I know what he does. Okay, well, it's different. It's supposed to be... yes, I suck, but these are coming pretty fast and it's hard to control on this board. Ah, so you got to kind of get all these guys together and get Pac-Man to eat them. Oh, come on. Ah. Oh, this is beyond terrible. I'm doing beyond terrible, shit, rather. Oh, thank God for that. Oh God, I'm dead. Wow! Where were you a minute ago, Pac-Man? And there we are. Well, that's that game. So that was normal mode. To be fair, I was on expert or hyper, whatever you want to call it. So it was at its most difficult, but it still weren't impossible. I mean, you saw yourself. If I was a bit fast with my movements or clear of my judgments, I was doing all right technically. For the impossible setting, I was doing pretty well. You must say, I lasted a lot longer than you'd think on hyper mode. You know, like I said, if you're an expert at that game, then you know it's easily playable. I mean, I don't even want to go back and try easy because God knows how easy that will be. Well, let's just quickly try. Let's just see how slow it is, because no doubt it's just a level of a matter of speed. Yep, look at that. We'd be here all day. Nice music. How about we throw on a bit of Rush? All the time in the world. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's like Tetris. You can pull it down quicker. Fair enough. God, it is easy mode. You've got Pac-Man on his own here. That would be so slow if you couldn't pull it down. But still, there's no fun really with easy mode, you know. You know, I'm not even trying, to be fair. So that's so that's that. It's just Tetris. I can't really complain because although it's just Tetris and you don't want Tetris, you know, we're playing a Pac-Man game, you want Pac-Man missions, not Tetris. However, after what I said a minute ago, saying about it's all the same shit, we will promise mini games. Why don't we get any mini games? I guess I can't really say anything. You know, it's a nice change. It's Pac-Man Tetris, and it doesn't seem to be the worst of games. So, you know, can't really complain. Let's try the puzzle. Oh, it's got a password. Let's try the puzzle version. Welcome to puzzle mode. You will receive a limited number of packs to gobble. All of the ghosts on the screen. Now it's not just me, but that is pretty difficult to read. If you're trying to read this speedily, yeah, I'll make up my own words. It's not happening because look, you've got like 3 different colours. Yeah, look, you've got like 3 different colours here, making up each bloody word. And then you've got the background, you know, blending in with it. It's just chaos, absolutely chaos. Happy eating. Happy eating. You know, it's encouraging obesity. Guess that's why I like the game. Oakley dokley, let's go. And we have Tetris number 2. It's just the same. Ah. Ah. Should get rid of all of them, shouldn't I? So yeah, it's not great. It's just the same stuff, really. It's just they pre-do stuff. So it's, in other words, I needed to put that on top. It's just basically Pac-Man Tetris, you know, what was playing a minute ago, except for some of it's pre-done to make it a bit more complicated. You know, I guess every level will have like a different type of puzzle. Or not. I lost! What? I'm not even halfway up the bloody board! Do I want to retry? No, I bloody well don't. Okay then, so puzzle mode is weird. You know, I read what it said. Obviously didn't read it enough. I obviously didn't read it, but it was hard to bloody read, weren't it? You know what I mean? You know, rule number 1, no one ever reads the instructions. They learn as they go along. Oh well. So that's that one. Like I said, this is just a playthrough. I'm not reviewing it, so I ain't got to spend forever on it. So far we've played Pac-Man Arrangement, and it was just the same crap. Haven't played that yet, but we're guessing that will be the same crap, because of course that is, well, the good crap, mind you, because that's just standard Pac-Man, what we're here for. Pac-Attack is a bit crap. They might as well have just called it Pac-Man Tetris. At least it would have made sense to the game. You know, or, you know, pack 'em up instead of stack 'em up. That was really bad, but yes. And how comes the A looks like it's got an I in it, you know? It's like something off National fucking Treasure. Anyway. Pac-Mania. So yes, that is the last on our list. I mean, it isn't, we'll play Pac-Man, but this is the last hope for this game. Because the first game was a bit disappointing. Like I said, it could have easily been its own game. It could have been called Pac-Man Different Stages. See what I did there? There's a Rush album called Different Stages. Anyway, it still would have made sense, you know, because the stages change. However, instead it was called Pac-Man Arrangement, and it was a bit crap. We then played Pac-Attack, which was a bit crap, and now we're playing Pac-Mania, which no doubt will be a bit crap. So let's just fire this bitch in, and let's see how we go. Don't you just love games that say you've lost before you even started? What? Did he just jump? Okay then. Push A button. Pac-Mania. Welcome to the Pac-Man world. Let's have fun with Pac-Man. Now let's... Oh, well, thanks for letting me read the fucking thing. Oh. Pac-Man just went into hyperspace. That's not supposed to happen. I pressed space. Look what happens when I press space. Hehehe. Actually, I better stop doing that, because on your screen you probably won't see it, because last time I did this, when my emulator glitched, it didn't record it for some bizarre reason, so I better not do that anymore, because chances are you can't see it. This looks like Marble Madness, it does. It's Marble Madness, but they've thrown Pac-Man in there instead. I want to know how you... There you go. So you can jump on this one. I take it you could jump over the enemies then. Even though they're running away from me. Hello? God's sake. So they turn into a ghost, then come and get me. They've got it all wrong. They're, you know, they're looking at this the whole wrong way. They're supposed to be the opposite. They're supposed to run away when they're blue, not when they're their usual colours. Again, it's too easy now, though. Because it's very easy to time yourself. It's very easy, you know, and... So, yet again, it is the same shit. Why weren't this the other game? You know... I mean, it probably is, we don't know yet, but to me, this just looks like it should be on arrangement, because arrangement, like I said, the stage changed every time. Well, that's what this is. It's just the same crap. Only difference is you can jump. This is what I mean. It's not actually that different from the original. None of them are. So far, the Tetris ones aren't the only thing keeping this game from being a multi-game. You know... you know, isn't it nice that they you know, built this on a you know, built this map out of Lego? That's what it looks like. It looks like they've built this map out of Lego. And now we're starting to see why they called this one the USA collection. Because no doubt that's what this map's supposed to represent. Because it's funny, although I'm English or British, same thing, well it's not the same thing, but I'm English and British. The point is, British is more relevant in this situation because the Great Britain flag has these three colours, of course. However, despite see you won't fucking see me anytime soon, I tell you, fucking hell. Well, that was crap. The only good thing is, if you lose, you lose, you know, so it's not like it's the impossible game to leave, you know. It's the other game, this game, you know, doesn't let you quit. Doesn't let you just die. You have to physically leave yourself, you know, otherwise you're there forever. Just kept you letting you continue and continue and continue, you know, it's driving me insane. So at least this one lets you die, without even being tempted to carry on. But no, yeah, just as I was saying quickly about the colours, although the Great Britain flag is the same colours as the USA flag, I don't associate that colour scheme with the Great Britain. I don't know if it's because the colours were slightly dyed down or something, I don't know. It just didn't look like a very British thing. Like, I just guess America is more like that. Like, a lot of their merchandise tends to be like red and white stripes with bits of blue and stuff like that, whereas ours tends to just be the flag. Whenever there's merchandise of us, it's always just the flag, whereas as America, they always play on their flag. They always, and what I mean is play on their flag, they play on their flag's colours. Like, most of the merchandise will be red and white striped with maybe a border of blue with a star on it or something, because that's technically their flag, you know, of course, a lot of stars. But yeah, whereas as Great Britain, it tends to just be the flag, otherwise it's not identified that well. So yeah, just personally, although my flag is the same colour, I don't associate that kind of colour scheme with this country. So yeah, bit of pointless information there. Been playing for about 40 minutes, and we are now finally about to play the main attraction, Pac-Man. I wonder how it differs from the original arcade version or the NES version. You know, so far this game hasn't been very good, you know, so hopefully this will revive a few things. But just before we play this, I'd just like to say I'm very disappointed with this game as a whole, in the sense of it's supposed to be a multi-game game. You know, it's supposed to have mini-games on it. This game is supposed to be a mini-game game. And yet, it hasn't really delivered. You know, we've had Pac-Man Tetris, and that's all that stood out to me. Everything else, it's just Pac-Man 3.1, Pac-Man 3.2, Pac-Man 3D. That's all it is. It's just Pac-Man, Pac-Man, Pac-Man. To me, that's not mini games. They are different versions. Like, you don't watch a 3D film and class that as a different... You don't class that as a sequel or 1.2. You know, if anything, it's 3.D. But no, you know, so to me, this hasn't been a mini-game. It's basically been Pac-Man Origins or something, you know. It should have just started with the original and just progressed into different maps. Much like the Space Invaders one did for the PlayStation 3, you know, they did that downloadable content game, and I thought that was very good. How the graphics got better over time, like every level the graphics got better and you could do more stuff. But it didn't class it as a mini game. It didn't say this is a bunch of mini games. It was just one game, and as you progressed, the graphics changed and you could do other stuff. That's what this game should be. It should be Pac-Man, blah blah blah, and like I said, Pac-Man different stages, and every stage you go on, it changes in the graphics and what you can do with them. I think that would have been better, because at the moment we're left with a mini game where it's just a load of cack, you know. so far the only reason to play this game is for this, and I don't even know what this looks like yet, so I'm just hoping that this is like the original. I'm just begging it is, because it says Pac-Man, it should be the original. Doesn't say original underneath it though, but not that it needs to, but that's just a worry of mine that they might have changed it to the 3D one. I'm hoping it's 2D, I'm hoping it's the original, and I'm hoping it doesn't change with every level. But yeah, so like I said, just to summarise this briefly so far, a bit disappointing because, you know, a perfect example of decent mini-games is Pokemon Stadium. You know, Pokemon Stadium is not only a great game, but it has great mini-games, and that's not even its main focus. It doesn't need those mini-games. They just thought, oh, we'll give you some mini-games, and they're good. But the mini-games aren't Pokemon battles for different things. You don't Pokemon battles to collect stars or anything, and they're classing it as a mini-game. No. There's bits where, you know, you have to get the food carts and everything. You know, this is from both the Pokemon stadiums. You know, you've got this, that, and the other. And, you know, or even Mario Kart, same thing. Collect the balloons, collect this, collect that. It is not a race to a finish line. You're still using your cars, you know, granted, but you're not. The goal isn't win the race. It's collect the balloons or something. In other words, they are decent mini games because they're using the content of the game in a completely different situation, making it a mini game. It's a separate game. But this is Pac-Man, 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 Pac-Man with just a few different background changes or a couple of, you know, hazards, occupational hazards you get, you know, like legging it here, you know, being on steroids and stuff like that, or turning into a fucking pink rabbit. So yeah, you know, a bit disappointing, but hey ho, could have been better, could have been worse, but now it's time for the main attraction. So here we go, Pac-Man, what we've all been waiting for. Now I haven't played this game in a very long time, but I've basically been playing it for the last 40 minutes, so there's a, you know, if I'm gonna be rusty, I would have been rusty, you know, half hour ago. So I'm you know, fairly confident with this game. However, I remember this game being very hard, or for such a simplistic game, I remember it being very difficult. So I'm hoping it's still got that level of difficulty. I still hope it's got that level of difficulty. Because much like Space Invaders, again, very simple but very difficult to, you know, as you progress. And I'm hoping this has the same quality like it used to. I'm hoping they haven't drowned it out, because judging by the other games, like I said, if I'd been completely focused, you know, full of, you know, fizzy drink, you know, eyes wide open, you know, playing the game non-stop, I could have easily completed this game, you know, because nothing's been impossible. But Pac-Man pretty much was, after a while, impossible, and I'm hoping it still has that level of difficulty. I've said it again, difficulty. So anyway, let's get on with it. Enough of me waffling on. Done that enough. So, full screen or scroll? Let me think. Full screen, motherfucker. So here we go. So character Shadow, Speedy. Are these made up people? Pokey, Bashful. Blinky, Pinky, Inky, Clyde. Well, you just ruined it, ain't you, Clyde? Look, they all got, you know, Inky written in them, and you just had to go fucking ruin it, didn't you? And I've lost already. Don't you just love games that do this? It's happened twice to me now. Okay, so the layout's not quite what I was hoping for. I was hoping it would all be, you know, all the information would be on the right side, like it used to, for the NES version anyway. But oh well, I could deal with it. So let's play this game. So here we go. Yeah, classic sound effects. It's 2D, and it's lovely jubbly. Yeah, very, very happy with this at the moment. Can't really say anything about difficulty yet because they're not really here. Oh Christ, went the wrong way. Oh. That was more of an error by myself, because, you know, you get confused with this, but that, you know, my keys don't like to register 100% of the time, but that just makes it more interesting, makes it more like the... I've done it again, I pressed the wrong button. Actually, I pressed the right button, it just didn't register. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see what way he goes. Yeah, as I was saying, basically, yes. Basically, what was I saying? Sorry, I'm just getting really into this at the moment, because instantly the level of difficulty has clearly gone up. Oh, shit! They're faster than us, remember? They're faster than Pac-Man. So if you're in a straight line, they will... Oh, shit! I hate it! I pressed the wrong button again! Ah! And it's unforgiving. Instantly, this game has instantly been, you know, improved. Much better than it was. But then again, this is just Pac-Man. So you can't say that give the game suddenly a 5-star for this one mode, because if this is the case, then it should just be Pac-Man. The mini-games might, you know, should be extra. They shouldn't be a selling point. And that's the thing, this is a selling point. Because this version of Pac-Man, I'm pretty sure, you know, is on lots of Game Boy editions of this game. Oh, Christ. But the main... Oh, Christ. Whoa! The main selling point of this was the fact that it had minigames. That's the thing. That's why it's called the collection, you see. So as a collection, it's not a very good one. But as a single game, then of course, it's Pac-Man at its best. It's lovely jubbly. It's difficult, gets your heart running instantly, you know what I mean? I've been here for like 45 minutes and I had no excitement yet. Now all of a sudden my heart's racing. Yes, and I feel a real sense of achievement getting through the first round. I really do. And this is what I miss about video games, you know. Sometimes the most simplest ideas are the best. Like I said, one of my 2 favourite games of all time, Pac-Man, Space Invaders. And you know what I mean? What do they have in common other than the fact that they're good and old? They're simplistic. Simplicity is sometimes the key. Whoa! Oh, goddamn Pinky moved at the last minute. I didn't think it was going to keep on going. Otherwise I could have got away with that. But yeah, as I was saying, like an hour ago, and then I forgot what I was saying, I've just forgotten again. So I'm just really into this at the moment. Yes! Yeah. Yeah. Here we go, round 2. Or 3, I lost track. I think round 3. But you know, this is what you want. This is what you want. This is all you need in a Pac-Man game. Pac-Man. Ah, I just got raped. Just got fucking double teamed. And you may be thinking, then why were you complaining all this time saying we need more, we need this, we need that? That's because it's a multi-game. You need more in a multi-game. But to make multi-games for Pac-Man, there's no point. Like I said, you might as well just make a different version of the game. That's all these are. These so-called mini-games are just different versions of the same game. Therefore, they're not really mini-games. They're alternate versions. And they are, that is some... Shit! That is something that... Oh, shit. Basically, what I was saying, just before I continue, what I was saying is... the fact that my keys are very off at times makes it just more like the arcade. Because with the arcade, you had the joystick, all the buttons, whatever version you played. And there was always that sense of... vulnerability, because sometimes you'd press the button and be like, shit, it ain't working, and it just makes it a little bit more exciting, because then right at the last minute you get that little bit of hope and it finally works. You're like, oh my god, now they're up my backside, you know. It's just that level of excitement that you don't get from a polished, perfected version. I mean, even with the Game Boy it's the same, you know. There's those bits where it's like, shit, and that's what's good, you know. If it was too perfect, then it wouldn't be as fun. And that's what I really liked about they brought out, like, it's been out for a while now, but one of the newest Pac-Mans I've seen is it's a 4-player arcade game. Huge screen, and there's 4 of you. I think there's yellow, pink, I think the other one's blue and orange maybe. I think there's definitely blue, pink and yellow. I can't remember what the colour of the last one is. I think it's red. Either red or orange, probably red. But either way, you know, you can play and pay £1 and you can play. I think £1's a bit much, but it is worth it if you're playing with 4 people. You know, it's very interesting because if you become big, then you can eat the other Pac-Man too. So it's a good game. And it's 2D, I believe. I think it's slightly like beveled. I think it's got a slight 3D-ish effect, but I think initially it is 2D, like this. So yeah, it's good. So maybe you should try it. But it is nice, you know, and you use the proper joystick. So that's what makes it interesting. It's like shit. So and that's what makes it fun. You know, I'll probably have to get a joystick for this. Make it more interesting. But no, at the moment, like I said, with the rough and tough keys, it is adding a much greater feel to it. So if I was to go back and play this actually on my Game Boy, who knows? Maybe it wouldn't be that great. But like I said, at the moment, this game is good solely for this mode, the actual Pac-Man mode. At the end of the day, that's the only reason why you'd buy a Pac-Man game. So, you know, but here we go again. So, just whilst to summarise, I just play it as a summarising. But so basically, in conclusion, all what's left to really say is it's a Pac-Man game. You know, nothing more, nothing less. It tries to sell you mini-games and fails miserably. It is literally just Pac-Man with different skins. That's it, you know. Different modes. And I don't think... Oh, hello. And I don't think that's enough. Oh, I don't think that's enough to warrant being called a minigame. I really don't. I strongly believe that... that a minigame should be completely separate to the main game. Hence why they're called minigames. They're supposed to be separate. Cherries. But by making it the same game, just with a few different textures, for me it just ruins it. Like I said, it should have been called Pac-Man different stages or something like that, because the stages change, granted, and there are some cool little features that have been added. But it is not enough to be a separate game. And this is my point. So, but hey, if you love Pac-Man and you don't... Oh, that was close. And if you don't care that it's the same, as long as you've got like, lots of different varieties of Pac-Man. That's what they could have called Pac-Man Variety, and at least it would work, because you've got a variety of Pac-Man options. But mini-games, like I said, it's just too much of a strong word. But, I mean, to be fair, it is called Pac-Man the Collection. So, I guess I could let them off saying that they don't actually brand it as minigames, although it is minigames, and that's what the whole point of this is. I guess as a game, it's Pac-Man the Collection. It's kind of like you buy a box set of 5 or 6 films. You might only like the first 3, but you get the rest of them because they're technically within the series. So I guess if you look at it in that way, then I can't really complain. So yeah, now I've had a 50-minute think about it, yeah, okay, I guess I can let the game off. But you know, the games aren't that bad, but like I said, it's just a bit samey. I mean, there always will be, but like I said, you know, if they wanted to change things up a bit, they should have done what Space Invaders did. I know Space Invaders have only done that recently, but the point is, to my knowledge, they haven't made tons of games. They haven't made tons of games before then, you know. So, whereas Pac-Man, they just keep on making them, so... But yeah, you know, what else is there to say, really? You know, been playing the game for like an hour. If you are somehow still watching this, then you've got no life, because I know I haven't for making this video. But I do appreciate the views, and I'm dead. But like I said, this can only get better. You know, hopefully my next Let's Play video will not only be shorter, but much more, you know, presented a lot better. Let's put it that way, because it hasn't been great today. But like I said, this is the first of many to come. So like I said, things can only get better. And you know, I could easily redo this. I could easily start again and just keep doing it until it's right. But where's the honesty? Because if I keep on doing it and doing it, it becomes scripted. You know, mentally scripted. So, and where's the fun in that? These games are supposed to, you know, these Let's Play are supposed to basically bring out your inner child in the sense of playing a game and the inner friendship of playing with others. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, these videos, it's just me, you, and a game, and that's how it should be. So, again, I thank you for watching this video, and yeah, you know, if you, oh look, it even comes with tips. Tips, win the game. Thank you for that. But no, yeah. So if you want to get this game, you want to try it out, then you know there are ROMs online. But like I said, if you're like me, it's best to own the game, because that way, if anyone ever says anything, if anyone ever says, "Oi, oi, oi," I could get you done for that, playing games that you shouldn't have, blah, 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 blah. I physically own the games, so it's no different to having a digital copy of a film on my iPad. As long as I own the film, they can't really do anything about it, because I've paid my way. So yeah, I mean, I didn't actually pay for this game, it was given to me in a bundle, but I still own the damn game, so, so yeah. So in conclusion, Pac-Man arrangement, it should just be its own separate game. It should be like Pac-Man stages, or like I said, different stages. It's just basically the many levels of Pac-Man. I think that game would have been a lot. I think it has potential. I think that game would have been a lot better if it started with the original Pac-Man. And like I said about the new Space Invaders game, it should, well, should I say, the most recent Space Invaders game, it should progress to different styles and aesthetics. I'm such an idiot. Fucking-stetics. It should just get better as it goes along, you know. Every map should be different and progress to like more 3D and this, that, and the other. Not that I'm a fan of it, but if they want to do that, then that would be better if it progresses to it rather than just starts with it and just feeds you the same bollocks. So that's all I can say about that. Then of course you've got Pac-Man here, which is, like I said, it's nice and simple, so that's a good reason to have this game. And then of course Pac-Attack is just pretty much Pac-Man Tetris. It's a bit different, and if you like Tetris and like Pac-Man, then I guess it's a good combination. They've got a puzzle mode as well, which I somehow failed. And then you've got Pac-Mania, which is completely pointless. That Pac-Mania, I'm sorry, should just be a level on Pac-Man arrangement, because it pretty much is. It's just slightly zoomed in closer and on a Lego background, you know, Marble Madness effect. So yeah, that's all I can really say about this. Like I said, like I keep on saying, hope you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully, like I said, my other videos will be a lot shorter, but still, you know, things can only get better, as I've said about 10 times in this video. So I guess all what's left to say is thanks for watching, take care, and I shall see you in not only another film review soon, but more Let's Play videos and what to talk about, and God knows what God knows what else I choose to whip up. So take care, stay safe, and good night. Good night. Yeah, thanks. Oh dear.